You can't live without making predictions. It's what we do as human beings. Each day we make thousands of decisions based on our predictions about the outcomes from the options available. And despite our confidence in making these decisions, no prediction is ever guaranteed. Before black swans were first encountered by European explorers in 1697, no one in Europe would have believed that such an encounter was possible. And the term black swan event is used to describe events that are just as remarkable. Unlikely events happen all the time, including in the natural world. Despite aeons of research, seismologists are no more capable of predicting earthquakes and tsunamis than they were 100 years ago. And when it comes to the fortunes of nations and investment markets, historians, economists and analysts will always have an explanation for why a low probability event occurred, but they're never able to predict when the next one will. In 2010, 227 Australian pedestrians lost their lives, many of them presumably crossing the road. So the probability of being killed crossing the road in any 1 year seems to be about the same as the probability of being murdered, around 1 chance in 100,000. And given the fact that most of us cross the road more than once in any 1 year, the probability of being killed in any one road crossing expedition is very low indeed. Try telling that to one of the 227 people who lost their lives. The moral of the story is that if you don't want to be run over, don't cross the road, because low probability events will occur and they're entirely unpredictable. A fundamental mistake of many investors is speculation, betting a lot on a low probability outcome. There's really nothing wrong with taking the occasional punt, but when you're gambling you should only invest what you can afford to lose. Another common error made by investors is the error of retrospection, assuming that what has happened in the recent past provides a valuable guide to what's going to happen in the near future. The chart shows 100 years of experience on the US share market comparing future returns with past returns, and the correlation is slightly negative. You're far more likely to lose money if you've had a great return in the past, and the probability of losing money is substantially reduced if you've actually lost money in the past 5 years. In this High Five investment seminar for 2013, there's no speculation or retrospection. We've given ourselves a 5-year time frame because the short term is far too unpredictable. And we've considered 5 themes that would make a difference to investment returns over that period. In the light of these themes, we've looked at the investment areas it may be best to avoid and considered investment ideas that would possibly benefit. So join us in the journey, and along the way you'll have your own thoughts and ideas. The aim is to set yourself up in the right places and to avoid being in the wrong places so you have a chance of doing well. Black swans notwithstanding.